Balance is one of the key things to make things work, whether it is a relationship status, a work and family thing, or even comics. This is the case in the Marvel Universe. Where there are powerful superheroes, there are also powerful villains. And today, we are here just for that. Stick around as we unveil the top 10 most powerful Marvel villains of all time. Enjoy! Number 10. Apocalypse. Starting off our list with one of the first in existence. Apocalypse is considered to be the first mutant in existence. As the first mutant, he is multiple millennia years old, and because of that, he has amassed millennia worth of database that only few can have, including him. And if we go by the saying, knowledge is power, then Apocalypse has no way near a shortage of power in his kit. And if the knowledge fails him, he has the gene pool, which he won when it was handed out, so he will be more than okay. As an aftermath of this, he can alter his size, he is capable of shape-shifting, possessing any technology, and regeneration, super strength, and invulnerability. And if that was not enough, he is also capable of sharing his power with the ones called the Four Horsemen, which are given some of his powers, and are obliged to do his bidding to the end of days. Number 9. Kang the Conqueror. One of the key features for making Kang, who is actually Nathaniel Richards from the future, is that time is working for him. He is a time traveler, and thus, he possesses a lot of technology in his arsenal. The reason for his time travel technology is because he was fascinated by the past, and most of the time, he travels back and forth in time, using the technology of the future to defeat his enemies in the past. Kang is a superior combatant, one of the most intelligent supervillains alive, and he is also one of the Earth's greatest tacticians all in one. He wears a battlesuit that grants him super strength and an ability to project energy. Number 8. Magneto. Now, this next one is a tricky one, as Magneto has been both a superhero and a supervillain, and he has always been a force to be reckoned with, no matter the side he is on. He has always been one of the strongest and most powerful characters on the battlefield. He is an Omega level mutant, meaning that he can control the Earth's metal. He can bend it, mold it, throw it, use it as a weapon, and fly with it. He also managed to stop the Avengers by himself, and has forced the X-Men into retreat many times. He is the opposite of what X-Men stand for right from the beginning. They promote harmony and peace, as we all know, but Magneto wants mutant supremacy, and this hatred towards the humans is what makes him a supervillain. Number 7. Dr. Doom. Dr. Doom is the ruler of Latveria, and the person everyone in Marvel is afraid of. And why is that, you ask? Well, he is a practitioner of magic. He is capable of building anything he wants, and has an incredible knowledge of all weapons. Right from the start, from his first appearance, he was seen as the mortal enemy of the Fantastic Four. But as time went by, he has been a villain to just about every hero alive. The tricky part is that this is not why he is one of the strongest supervillains in the Marvel Universe. The thing that puts him in our list is the way in which he does things. He will do anything without thinking twice. He will kill, maim, torture anyone who stands in the success of his definition of victory. Number 6. Thanos. As we have seen from the newest edition of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, we were witnesses to just how powerful Thanos is on his own, and thus he is one of the most feared beings in the whole universe. He has superhuman strength, agility, and reflexes, and also he is one of the most intelligent characters in all of Marvel. This is all on his own, but when he gathers all of the Infinity Stones, he is nearly unstoppable. Our heroes had a tough one with him, before ultimately bringing him down. With the Infinity Stones, he can do whatever he wants. He becomes all-powerful beyond measure. He is able to travel through time, bend reality, warp space, control others, give and take life, and many more things. Number 5. Mephisto. Like any other universe, the Marvel Universe has its own devil, and his name is Mephisto. He is one of the most powerful villains not because of his powers, but rather of what he has at his possession, and that is a very elaborate plan that can destroy Earth at any given moment, and that is capable via his army of the underworld, which is comprised of over 1 million servants to him. And about his powers as an individual, he is immortal, of course. He has superhuman speed and strength. He can alter memory and time. He is able to shapeshift. And one of the unique abilities that none other has is that he can, through negotiations, take the souls of his opponents. And when he does it, he just becomes even more powerful than before, which is kind of scary when you know that he is immortal. Number 4. Dormammu.
To die. Your world is now my world.
Despite being one of the most interesting names to say, he is also one of the strongest and most powerful villains in the Marvel Universe. Ever since his creation, he has been evil. He has been wreaking havoc. He is one of the most powerful beings in the Marvel Universe because of what he can do and what he stands for. Through the dark dimension, which is also his domain, he is capable of teleportation, necromancy, matter manipulation, energy projection, size altering, and many other things. He can also give his powers to others and create demon lords, which are also his servants, members of his army. And also, the thing that makes him part of our list is that when he is in the dark dimension, he rules all. Number 3. Galactus. Galactus is probably one of the villains that has been expected to show up in the MCU, but so far he never did, in his real form at least. Even though he has been spoken about, he is an incredible force that devours planets, not because he is evil, but because the planets are his life source and the thing that provide him sustenance. At any given moment, he has a servant to whom he gives a portion of his power in order to serve him, called Herald. These heralds search in uninhabited planets for him to devour and live on. He is also known as the World Eater. So even if you don't know who he is, the name itself is self-explanatory, and you can just imagine of how much powerful being stands behind that name, a thing that makes him worthy of reserving a spot on our list. Number 2. Phoenix Force. Just like the mythological bird, the Phoenix Force brings death and rises anew from the ashes it leaves behind. It is an ultimate power in the Marvel Universe. It is immortal and born of the void between states of beings, something like a god. And one of the unique things about it is that it is the center point of all psionic energy that ever was, is, and ever will be. The Phoenix Force grants its host galaxy altering abilities, and when it took over Jean Grey, she had the power of a planet-wide genocide, which she did under the control of the Phoenix Force. It has a power beyond measure, a supervillain that always watches and lives to kill. Number 1. The Beyonder. The Beyonder is a cosmic entity with immense power. From his first appearance, when he decided to gather all of the heroes and all of the villains to fight in a battle royal, just for his own amusement of a never-ending battle, his power has never been measured. Some facts are there to help us out, like he is capable of sending Galactus away on a whim. He can destroy and create galaxies whenever he pleases, and he can also destroy and recreate the entity called Death. One of his unique abilities, which is also the reason we cannot measure his power level, is that whatever he dreams of, he can create. Nothing is impossible for him. And thus, a case in point for us to put him on the first place on our list as Marvel's most powerful villain of all time. That is it for today. And tell us down in the comments below, which villain would you add or discard of our list? And also, don't forget to like, subscribe, and if you would like to see more videos like this in the future, hit the bell icon to get all the latest notifications for our videos. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.